We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Ought to be a good one here between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Baltimore Orioles. Major League Baseball on the Show is next. Keegan Aiken, a Michigan-born lefty, gets the starting job here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Coming to the plate now, Randy Arozarena, and we are set for baseball here this evening. First delivery to him on the way. Skied into straightaway right. Diaz is over a few steps toward the line, and he has it for the first out. Time now for a look at the Rays starting 9. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, Matt, keep an eye on that number 2 spot. He's working on a 6-game hit streak right now. That's almost a week, so I expect to see his hot hitting continue.
Into the box now, Willy Adames. Fouled away. Aiken, a left-hander who goes an even 6 feet. This is his first year at the big league level. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one. Into the flag court and gone. A solo shot down the line in right, and even 20 home runs for him now thus far as the Rays move out on top 1-0.
Loved a homer in the top of the first inning. Give your pitcher a chance to kind of regroup and gather himself with an early lead.
Batting third, the designated hitter, Jose.
To the plate now, Jose Martinez. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, they come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport, you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today.
The right fielder, Hunter.
Stepping up now, Hunter Renfroe. Man, he's a guy really in need of something to click at the plate right now. It's been a rough go for him. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Goes the other way and sends it deep down the right field line. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
As a pitcher, you'd love to assert your authority early on in the game, but it hasn't happened so far out here. That's a home run and a double against him now, and we're still in the first. He's going to have to make some adjustments quickly if he's going to turn this around.
At the plate, Brandon Lau. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now 2-0. Lau, originally from the state of Virginia, he was selected in the 3rd round back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He is turned.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Rays off and running early on the solo home run. Bottom of the first coming up. Tampa Bay's out to a 1-0 lead. Blake Snell is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Tampa Bay. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, we're looking at a real solid starting pitcher right here. You take a look at that ERA, anywhere between 3.5 and 4. But I'll tell you what he does know how to do. He knows how to get people out, and he can minimize the damage. He knows how to control the running game. He does a lot of things right. And if he does all those things, expect a real solid performance in this one.
Digging in now, Yusniel Diaz. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now. And this is case in point. Chance to jump out again to another 1-0 lead. They've really been doing that. They've been on attack, early offensive, almost ambush-like approaches to their at-bats, and it's working for them.
Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Full count now, 3-2. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
Oh, man, that check swing was about as close as they get. Tough call for the umpire, but it goes the batter's way this time, and he draws the walk.
Into the box, Malquin Canelo. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. And set up behind the dish is Clyde Washington, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Matty, Clyde's my type of umpire. I didn't mind the low strike zone, and that's exactly what he has. If you're not going to give him above the belt, I'm okay with it.
D-Row, you know, one of the things I guess with Clyde is he is a real good low strike umpire. Pitchers seem to like him more than hitters, but one thing I will say, he has a very consistent zone. It's a low zone, but a consistent zone.
The 1-1 home. On the ground to the left side. The second for 1, and the relay won't nearly be in time as he's there easily.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to the second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Striding in, Dwight Smith Jr. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Into the bleachers and gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Number 17 for him on the season. And the Orioles surge ahead 2-1.
This is exactly what you want your offense to do, to get your fans involved. Bottom of the first inning, let's get it started early with a homer.
And here's Renato Nunez. He swings and sends it on a line to right center. But this will hang up just a bit as it's taken in chest high for a tough second out. Now a moment here in Baltimore for the Orioles starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, I'll keep an eye on the leadoff guy and see what he can do in this one. He's really swung the bat well against left-handed pitchers so far this season. He's hitting over 300 against southpaws, and he's facing another one of those today. I'm sure he's excited to hit in this one.
Pedro Severino digs in at the plate. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2-0 now. Three and 0 now.
I love the ability to hold up right there, especially with count leverage. I know you want to get aggressive in the strike zone, but he was able to notice that that wasn't his pitch.
Hit high in the air down the right field line. And that'll get down for a base hit.
You don't think being a starting pitcher in this league will test your resolve? He's already given up more runs in the first inning in this one than he did his entire last start. That's the kind of roller coaster ride that will make you a little crazy. But that's kind of how baseball works sometimes.
Anthony Santander the next to bat, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. Liner in there for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Pitcher went to the well one too many times. Back-to-back fastballs. Hitter was able to keep his hands through, deliver a nice line drive.
Standing in now, Ramon Urias, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. The average not quite where he wants it, down in the 220s. 10 home runs and 47 RBIs. And this is taken. It's a ball and a strike now to the Baltimore shortstop.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop.
Throw on to first, and they're able to escape the monster inning as the side is retired. But the Orioles strike for two thanks to the two-run home run. Second inning coming up. 2-1 Baltimore. In now, Nate Lowe. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
The first baseman, number 35, Nate Lowe.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
That's the perfect answer after you've given up the lead in the previous inning. Put the tying run on second and get the momentum going back in your favor. Now we'll see if they can cash in.
And that will bring in Yandy Diaz as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball. 1-0. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Diaz carries a batting line a little over the 260 mark. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Outside, 2-1.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
All even now, 2-2. Goes down and gets it as this is bounced to short. And that's the first out.
All right, let's take a look at the defensive alignment for the Orioles. And guys, taking a look at this defense is going to have to be stout today. Starting pitcher with an ERA north of 5 usually spells some barrels being found by the opposition. So these guys better be on their toes in this one.
Here now is Mike Zunino. On the ground up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
Hey, that was a well-executed pitch down and away. Sometimes you got to tip your hat to the offense. That's a nice piece of hitting. Maybe not what he was looking for, but the result was there.
So here's Kevin Kiermaier as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. And they're runners at the corners now. Now the 1-0. A bullet to first base. The tag will get him coming back to first. It's a double play and the inning is over. So no runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Orioles lead it 2-1. Stepping in, Jack Mayfield. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one.
Yeah. Mayfield.
Here comes the first pitch. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball one. That misses 2-0.
This at-bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't seen a fastball yet, but now he gets to count at 2 balls and no strikes. He has to be looking for a fastball right here.
2-1 the count. And this one is over, and he works the count back to 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind and count 3-2.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Jack Mayfield becomes the first out here in the bottom of the second. Into the box, Jomar Reyes drives it out to deep right center field. Center fielder giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The right fielder, Yusniel Diaz.
So striding in, Yusniel Diaz. First pitch of the at-bat.
Hey, I got to really commend this pitcher right here. Was able to regroup in between innings. Something happened in the dugout because he's on point coming out for the second.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. New inning set to get underway. At the plate, Randy Arozarena. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Arozarena.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch.
Two well-executed pitches at the knees right there, but I know this hitter's looking for something up.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
Swinging a blooper to the right side. Here comes the right fielder. A dive, but it's off his glove.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
So now to the plate, Willie Adames. And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. Looking up is the right fielder. Into the bleachers and out of here. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game. And that pushes the Rays out on top here, 3-2.
Well, in just a little more than 2 innings of work, he's given up 2 homers. Could be just one of those games for him. We'll see how much rope they give him. It's definitely getting shorter at the moment.
Now batting, designated hitter, Jose.
Stepping in now, Jose Martinez. Hey now, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Not close. It's 2-0.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
The count now at 2-1.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Fastball just inside.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
Line hard toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And they'll keep it going here as he's in with a double.
Man, this guy's really starting to swing the stick again, D-Roll. That extends his hitting streak to 9 games.
Yeah, he's leaking into 3 series right here now. 9 games, that's getting firm. He's seeing the ball well, and he's making the proper adjustments at the plate.
At the plate, Hunter Renfroe. Fly ball to straightaway left. Santander waits on it. 1 out.
Now batting, number 8.
Now at the plate, Brandon Lau. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here comes the first pitch. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
The first baseman, number 35.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Nate Lowe. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Breaking ball drops right in the chute for a strike.
You know that nasty changeup's lurking right here. If I'm in the batter's box, I have to tell myself to stay back. I have to take pull side out of the equation, or that changeup's going to beat me.
And he misses there. 1-2.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
Still 1-2. One and two. Here it is. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. But it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. He's set. The 2-2. Pulled toward right center field. Canelo is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Rays get a couple as you take another look at the 2-run home run. We played 2.5. It's now 3-2 Tampa. At the plate, Joaquin Canelo reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around.
The center fielder.
Now here's the pitch.
Canelo.
The 1-0. Canelo is penciled into the lineup in the outfield in this one, but he could often be found playing the infield at shortstop.
The bat plays. That's why this manager finds a way to get him in the lineup. It doesn't matter if it's up the middle at a premium position or in a corner outfield like he finds himself in today.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Dwight.
Now in the box, Dwight Smith Jr. And remember, he hit that 2-run homer his first time up.
The last at-bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Arozarena is there, 2 gone.
Now batting, first baseman.
Standing in, Renato Nunez.
Nunez.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball one. Changeup stays outside and is behind 2-0. Now the pitch.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Arozarena will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They trail 3-2. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Yandy Diaz, as we begin the top of the fourth.
Number 3, Yandy.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. Strike two called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
He's had to be sitting out over that outer half of the plate. For him to take those first two pitches right there, finds himself 0-2. I'll be surprised if the pitcher doesn't go right back to that spot.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. Into the corner and slicing foul. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Bouncing ball toward the hole. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the fourth.
Now batting, catcher, Mike.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that'll bring up the catcher, Mike Zunino. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. We're in the fourth. 3-2 is our score. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
Line drive to center field. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night.
There's no way to sugarcoat it. It's been pretty bad for 3 1/3 innings so far. That's the 8th hit he's given up. And if he doesn't get his mind straight, he's going to be heading to the showers early.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. Popped him up. Reyes has a play. 2 down.
Now batting, the center fielder, Randy.
Striding into the box, Randy Arozarena. A fly out and a single for him so far. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a liner. Foul. Zunino leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And he lays off for ball 1.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. The 1-2. Hit down the line at first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 left for Tampa. They're up 3-2. Ready for another chance? Pedro Severino. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning. First pitch coming. Here it is. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one. And he fouls this one off. Now the 1-1 pitch. One, two is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. Swinging a hard liner to center field. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. So make it 2 hits for him in this one as he's on base here in the home fourth. And as you can see right there, he's now third on the Orioles in that category. To the plate now, Anthony Santander. Fouled off. A base hit in his first trip. Grounded to third. One there. On to first to complete the double play.
Now batting, shortstop,
So base is empty now after the double play. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Ramon Urias. A fastball here as you'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now. 2 out, nobody on. 3-0 now.
Name of the game out on the mound is to disrupt timing of the hitters in the box. He's certainly got this guy on the defensive.
3-1. This pitch is popped up low in foul ground, and no one will track it down. Now the 3-2 pitch. He loses him on ball 4.
Now batting, the second baseman,
Digging in to try it again, Jack Mayfield. Man at first after the 2-out walk. Throw over to the bag. Here's the first pitch to him. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
And it's fouled away. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. In the dirt, and now let's see. Throw goes over to third. The tag's there, and he's out trying to steal third. Great throw. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Rays are in front, 3-2. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. Now to the plate, Willie Adames. He went deep for a 2-run homer in his previous at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Hit to short. He's got it. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
So 1 away here with the bases empty. And up next will be the right-handed hitting Jose Martinez. Tight break with the slider there, catches the inside for a strike. So far this year against Southpaws, Martinez is hitting over 350 up in the high 300s.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business. And maybe more importantly, his OPS is through the roof as well, which means he's doing it with damage.
He hit the corner and tries for third. And he is in there.
And that's the chance you take when you lay out for a ball like that. You make the play and you're a hero on the highlight shows. You miss it and you're picking yourself up and chasing after it.
Standing in now, Hunter Renfroe. He swings and grounds it to short. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. So that'll go into the books as an E6, and he'll be kicking himself over that one. Standing in, Brandon Lau. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
With one out and runners on the corners, some managers like to hit and run here. It's a little risky, but it can help you stay out of the double play if it's well executed.
Ground ball to second. This could be two. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
The first baseman, number 35, Nate Lowe.
In now, Nate Lowe. Hit hard to the right side, but foul. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. 0-1, here's the pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
I know he's been struggling early, but that pitch right there, well-executed changeup, if he can mix that in, maybe he hangs around for a little while longer.
And he'll be rung up here by Clyde Washington. Strike 3 at the knees, and there are 2 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Into the box now, Yandy Diaz. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
2-1 after the foul ball there. From the stretch. Hot shot on the ground to short. Right to him. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Couple of hits lead to a run here for Tampa Bay. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Rays 4 and the Orioles 2. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Wackney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings, and he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said they're having a really hard time squaring up off-speed pitches right now, which is making it easy on the opposing pitching to keep them off balance. Until they prove they can hit anything other than fastballs, he thinks they're going to keep getting a steady diet of pitches with movement and deception.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Now at the plate, Jack Mayfield. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Fouled away. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Hey, that's not an easy pitch to hold your swing of. I know it looked like it was way out the plate. Good job not swinging at it.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
So now to the plate, Jomar Reyes. As a good changeup will get him to commit too early, and it's strike one. Reyes, a 22-year-old. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball one. The 1-1. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 pitch.
Line, but speared on a hop.
In time to first, and there are two away.
Now batting, the right fielder,
Yusniel Diaz is the next to bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. There's a curveball, but it misses well out of the zone.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. To see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
Renfroe will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. Still down by a count of 4-2. So here's Mike Zunino. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
the catcher, Mike Zunino.
First offering on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Canelo is there. 1 pitch, 1 out.
Now back, left fielder.
Striding in once again, Kevin Kiermaier. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Too high, 1-0. Called strike at the knees, 1-1. And it's a ball and 2 strikes to Kiermaier now.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches. Anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
Count still full, 3-2. Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. And this one misses here. A close pitch on 3-2, but Clyde Washington rules it ball 4.
Now batting, the center fielder, Randy.
Digging in once again, Randy Arozarena. He was a ground out victim last time up. Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Here comes the Baltimore skipper out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. Gone after 5 1/3 here, as he never really found his groove in this one. Hector Velasquez enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning.
Hector Velasquez.
Now a throw over. Runner back safely. He's ready. Here's the first offering. That's a strike to throw down. And he can't hold on to the throw as it short hops him and eats him up. So they'll slap an error on the catcher there, and you can tell he's not happy back there. 4 runs, 10 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. This is popped up. Nunez in foul ground, and that's the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 1, shortstop
Willie Adames will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his second home run of the game, as he was off to a fast start indeed. Grounded down the third baseline. We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. And that misses. 2-1. Trying to keep the deficit right where it is. The pitch. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Chasing after it is Santander. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Rays strand just the one, but they still lead this one 4-2. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. So stepping in, Malquin Canelo, 0 for 2 with the runs scored so far.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Ready now, Dwight Smith Jr. comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Curveball is nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Action in the Rays' pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. Did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. So now the Oriole cleanup hitter, Renato Nunez, 0 for 2 for him to this point. And a ball, 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. 2-0 count. The pitch. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far.
Heck of a job by the batter right there. You would have thought he bought himself a fastball, but gets an off-speed pitch, doesn't try and do too much, and drives it for a base hit.
Digging in, Pedro Severino. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. He's set. Here it comes. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Hey, a 2-out single isn't all that bad, but it can be when you've got this part of the lineup coming up.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. One left for the Orioles. They trail it here 4-2. Seventh inning ready to roll. Coming to the plate now, Jose Martinez. He made it to third on a triple in his previous appearance. First pitch of the at-bat. He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. This one's down to third. Fielded cleanly. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, right fielder.
One out now in the Tampa Bay 7th, and that'll bring up outfielder Hunter Renfroe. He's set, and the pitch.
That's off the plate.
Here comes the 1-0.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Sinker misses there, and now he's in trouble. 3-1.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving up.
Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run. Hunter Renfroe leaves the yard with a solo shot. Number 26 for him on the season. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
Now batting, number 8.
Into the box, Brandon Lau. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
Swing and a drive. This one's deep to right, and that is off the wall. The relay, and he is safe at second base as he legs out a double.
The batter.
Man, I thought for sure we were going to see back-to-back jacks right there.
Well, when you serve up pitches like that, Natty, you know these hitters are going to put some good swings on them. And that's what happens here as he blasts this thing. The last 2 hitters have really set the stage.
Yeah, so now we'll see if the next guy can keep this train rolling. Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers.
Your attention, please.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter.
Dwyer.
At the plate, Nate Lowe. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. And that misses 1-1.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Diaz back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
The third baseman, number 3, Yandy.
Digging in, Yandy Diaz. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Mayfield has got it, and the side is retired.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Rays tack on one more thanks to the solo home run. Get up and stretch. It's now 5-2 in favor of Tampa. Last half of the 7th here. Now batting, Anthony Santander.
Orioles, the left fielder, Anthony.
Here comes the first pitch. Fouled off. That just misses off the inside for ball 1. Grounded weakly toward third. Reined in. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close.
Now batting, the shortstop, Romo.
Settling in now, Ramon Urias. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a line drive. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Boy, talk about being a game of inches, D-Roll. That was a bullet just out of the reach of the third baseman.
Yeah, third base is just a reactionary position, kind of a la goalie in hockey. He didn't have much chance there. He tried to make a play, get it above his.
No balls and a strike to count. 5-2 our score as we play inning number 7. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Hey, this guy's nasty on the mound, and to check swing and not chase that one puts himself right back in the count.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Renfroe is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the third
So
baseman,
coming to the plate, Jomar Reyes 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First offering on its way. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Orioles leave 1. They trail 5-2. Leading off the inning, Mike Zunino, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. From the stretch, here's the pitch. First pitch is a sinker, too low, 1-0. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And that means Kevin Kiermaier will hit next. That's lifted the other way out to left. Santander's got it, and there's one away.
now batting, the center fielder, Randy.
Stepping in, Randy Rosarena. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First pitch coming. Here it is. On the ground is short. This could be 2. There's 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Rays held in check here, and it remains 5-2. Nick Anderson is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Tampa Bay, number 70, Nick Anderson. Into
the box now, Yusniel Diaz. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th.
Yusniel Diaz.
Here comes the first pitch. Center field. Center fielder on the run. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. So his day is fully over as you get a look at the pitching line for the Rays starter. He was great all night long.
Matty V, really a solid performance. 7 strong innings pitched, in line for the win. Needs some help for the bullpen to close this one out.
In now, Malquin Canelo. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1.
Got to find a way to scratch at least one across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
0-1 pitch on its way. And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
And it's fouled away. Now the 0-2 pitch. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
They say the toughest pitch in baseball is a located fastball. I disagree. That nasty slider is tough to hold up on.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Junior.
Into the box now, Dwight Smith Jr. as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Anderson features one of the biggest yackers in the game. Curveball's got a ton of movement. Now the 2-0 home. Sent out to straightaway center field. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. And the deficit remains 5-2. Dylan Tate enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Digging in, Willie Adames. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Fastball just inside.
When you've got a guy that throws a good 2-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job.
Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out.
Now batting, designated hitter.
Stepping up to the plate, Jose Martinez. He's tripled and doubled in 4 trips in the ball game. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball. 1-0. Line drive to center field. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one.
You think he's not setting the tone for this series right there? 3rd knock of the night, and we're only in game 1. This could be huge.
And now he'll step off quickly and look the runner back. Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Stepping in now, Hunter Renfroe, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Looking at his career totals, Renfroe is carrying around a sparkling slugging percentage up over 500. Obviously a huge threat every time he grabs a bat. Working for the punch out and the offering.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
The 1-2. Fouled away. Runner at first here, one man out. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
And looked inside, but that's ruled as strike. 0-1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
A runner on first with 2 away. And he misses. 2-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Wow, when you're swinging the bat like he is, you want the game to go to extra so you can get some more ABs. That's his 3rd hit of the game, and his swing just keeps getting better and better. Almost hit that one out of here, but he'll take a double anytime.
And with first base open, it looks as though they'll go after the next guy with the force at any base now in order and 2 men gone.
The third baseman, number 3.
Up next for the Rays, Yandy Diaz. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
That's inside. 2-0.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
And he misses again with it here. It's 3-0 now.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
The 3-0 pitch. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
Well, that's just not a good look for the guy on the mound. Bases loaded. You expect him to bear down and really fight to get an out, but instead, he walks home a run on 4 pitches.
Stepping into the box, Mike Zunino is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Paul Fry takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9.
Number 51, Paul Fry.
Here comes the first pitch. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
Just way too patient in this situation. With the bases loaded like this is your chance to be the hero.
And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And they get the force at home. Whatever works as the side is retired. A couple of hits lead to a run here for Tampa Bay. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. The Rays are out in front, 6-2. Chaz Rowe, the 6'5" right-hander, takes over on the mound. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Renato Nunez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Rowe was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got 1 or 2 big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander. 1-1 the count. Now here's the pitch. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Skied into straightaway right. Right fielder is on the run, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
The catcher, number 28. Pedro.
Ready now for Baltimore. Pedro Severino. His prior history versus this arm, he's gone 2 for 5. First pitch on its way.
Oh.
Slow roller down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. And now a pitch on the way. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. Hit hard back up the middle, but right at the shortstop for the second out.
The left fielder, number 25, Anthony Santander.
Into the box now, Anthony Santander. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1. Fouled off. Baltimore down to their final strike. Fastball well outside.
Man, the pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
And it's fouled away. Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. Throw on to first will be in time, and the Rays have claimed the 4th consecutive victory here as this ball game is over.
4 wins in a row for these guys, and I'm sure they're feeling pretty good about themselves. We'll see how long they can keep this up.
And tonight's ends at a 6-2 finish. The Rays led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Blake Snell hangs win number 11 on his line. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight: for the victorious Rays, 6 runs on 14 hits, no errors. They left 13 men on base. For the Orioles, 2 runs, 6 hits, 2 errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game: 3 hours and 5 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.